Hey everybody, man, it is so good to be back with you guys. It's been about a month since my last update. 4 months of growth here, December 1st, 2015. Coming in thicker and thicker. I feel like I'm really starting to see some thickness come in. This curl right here, let's see, is I mean, it's got its own little life going on right there. I had told you guys that I would address some questions you may have, or some of the questions that I hear frequently. So I have got 10 questions. Number 1, did your beard get you that hot wife of yours? No. Kind of leads into some of my other questions, but my beard I have never had good facial hair. When Vanessa and I met, it was not the beard that brought her in. Question number 2 is, has your beard always been this thick? No, it hasn't. And really, this isn't that very thick, in my opinion. But I've like I said, once I started to be able to grow beard, it's always been really patchy, flaky, just little bits and pieces, especially the mustache. I've never been able to get anything going with a mustache. So no. It's question number 3. Does it itch or get dandruff? No, it has never itched because I've taken care of it. I use beard oils. I wash it just a couple times a week. I don't have a very dirty job, so I don't need to wash it very often. Even from the very beginning stages, by keeping beard oil, once a day, twice a day. Started with some coconut oil, keeping it moisturized, keeping the skin underneath moisturized. Okay, number 4. I love this question. Do you get poop in your beard? No. First of all, I wash my hands after using the facilities. Guys, if you guys are worried about that study that came out a couple of months ago, or several months ago, I don't know, but there was a study that came out. They swabbed a bunch of guys' beards, and they found fecal or feces particles in the dude's beards. Well, that's probably because the guy used the bathroom and then went to rubbing around in his beard. If you just wash your hands, guys, you'll try to keep your hands out of your beard, which is very difficult, I know. 5, does it get hot during the summer? No. I actually felt more heat from the sun when I didn't have a beard for a very short period of time. Again, this journey started from bald face July 26th, so it was pretty hot. Played a lot of tennis, and felt like my skin was cooking without the beard. But with the beard, it felt like a little bit of insulation, like I had a little bit of insulation. And plus, whenever you sweat and it fills out through the beard and you get the wind blowing through it, it's kind of like an aerating effect, a little bit like its own little air conditioning and dampening, and it actually feels pretty refreshing. So okay, what's the most annoying part of having a beard? So I'm going to answer this with my next 2 questions. I am annoyed. Let's see if you can see it. There's little hairs here that will curl up sometimes and go inside my nostril. That will drive me up the wall. Hate that. I use mustache wax anyway, so I just train it down. That's annoying. Eating with my beard, that's an annoying part. And then dealing with my allergies and sneezing constantly and all that right there, yuck. So the question number 7, how do you eat? Very carefully, slower, and with lots of napkins. That's how I have to do it. I always have napkins handy. But one of the things that I have learned to do is grab a sandwich with these fingers and use these fingers to part my mustache to get up in there, at least to hold back the mustache to get up in there. That's helpful. Then dealing with allergies. How do you deal with your allergies? I have a difficult time with it. I'm about this close to becoming my father and carrying around a handkerchief because the in season I get a lot of drainage in this area, and it's tough to deal with keeping it out of the hair. It can be frustrating. I don't really deal with it. I just have to use a lot of Kleenex. The 9th question is, what's your favorite bearded character? So I guess a question is about your favorite mythological bearded character. Or I used to always love, don't hold this against me, Little Mermaid, the dude with the Triton, the Little Mermaid, Ariel's father. I can't remember. It was King Triton or something. I don't know. But that dude, he had this huge white beard. That or Gandalf. Love Gandalf and that huge beard. You can do all kinds of things with that. All right, and then the last question is probably the most important, is why? Why do you have a beard? Well, you know, I'm a guy. And I think every guy kind of desires to show manliness in one way or another, whether it be through arm wrestling, spitting, hunting a bear with just your fists. And I've always wanted a beard. Now, why am I doing 1 year beard? Just as an experiment, something to do. And I'm enjoying it. I want length, I want thickness, and I think it's 1 year, approximately around about a year, is what it's going to take for me to get the thickness and fullness and probably the length that I ultimately want in my beard. So that's why I think I've just always seen bearded men as more manly. Those are all the questions that I'm going to address today. I really appreciate you guys checking it out. I've really enjoyed this series. I will check back in with you again 1 month at the end of December. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Check out my channel for the other stuff. Subscribe, and I will keep you updated. In the meantime, love you. God bless.